Hey guys, thanks for joining me. It is GM Pokey birthday day. It's actually my birthday today. I want to get some videos out, so super excited to get some pack opening and share. And as you can see, there is a plethora of packs. I'm going to be opening 50 Crown Zenith packs today, and I'd be super excited if you can stick around for the whole thing because we're trying to get through it pretty quickly. And one of the goals, actually, because I've been kind of noticing that the hits are irregular and stuff like that, and because there's no marker on the thing. I just wanted to see, can these be weighed? And I saw someone else do a video, and it looks like it was inconclusive whether or not. So I've got these weighed out by 0.1 gram increments. I got myself a scale for my birthday to figure it out, and we don't really sell loose packs, so I don't want you to feel like should shy you away from our channel. We rip everything for you so you can see it. If we sell something, it's a sealed product. I have no reason to try to scam you guys by weighing things. But I did want to be able to give you some information because I don't buy loose packs. I buy cases, or I buy, sealed boxes that I don't have to worry about it. Just the cost per pack, it makes sense. Anyway, so what you can see on the screen here, I'm sorry, I'm looking over this way. I'm going to be checking throughout today because on my birthday, I set up a new system. We've got a new rig. We got a new mic and stuff like that. I want to make sure it doesn't turn off. So if you see this logo here, this is something we had done. We had it done on Fiverr.com. We got a person illustrate that for us. What do you think? Does that look like me? That's me in my karate uniform. If you don't know, I do martial arts. I'm an 8th degree black belt in American karate. I was a 4-time world champion in stand-up fighting. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty exciting stuff. So I wanted to get a likeness done. That's my Pokemon trainer. Should we use it? Should we ditch it? Should we do what with it? Comments, feedback are appreciated. For my birthday, if you can do me a favor, we're doing some Crown Zenith treasure boxes. And they're going to be packed. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So they're packed with stuff. You're guaranteed to get some great hits, gallery cards, ultras, tons of holos, tons of reverse, tons of rares. But again, it just helped me move some of my bulk out and move some of these boxes. They're just kind of taking up space everywhere. So again, I will get into the pack opening. I'm going to do this by weight, lightest to heaviest, because traditionally that would be when you weighed the old school packs, you knew where the holos were. So again, I got the scale just for this experiment to do this my birthday, to do a 50 pack opening. I do more, but realistically, I don't have all day. I got to get some other stuff done and some other videos to create for other things. Okay, so let's start on the lightest pack today, and this was 21 grams to 21.1. So it was somewhere in there. I didn't want to write down and memorize anything, and I honestly am not going to be writing this down. So if you guys want to write this down and track it, feel free to do so. This is just for just kind of general knowledge information to see if the hits, and what I've seen so far is hits are kind of all over the place, but just for fun, I figured since we'd never done anything to do with weighing, let's do it. Let's see what we can get. So is there going to be a hit in our very lightest pack, 21 point something 0 grams? GM Peak says it is not. So again, lightest pack, no hits. So and again, we'll see. I got to move. I don't have even enough space to work here because of all these packs. Again, 50 packs. So this stack here is going to be 21.1 grams to 21.19 grams. And I'll try and get that up on the screen in case maybe you're sitting at work watching. Do you guys do that? Do you watch me while you're at work when you're supposed to be doing stuff? And let's see what we can get out of it. We're going to go a little bit quicker because we have tons of packs. I don't want this to be a 2-hour video. Okay. Can we get to the cards? Okay, GM Peak. All right, so look at that. Our one of our lightest packs. This is 21 grams, 21.1 to 21.9 grams. And then this is probably not going to be hit at that weight. But yeah, so pretty cool. So far that's exciting. I'm happy. Now, I'm not going to be excited if all the hits go in lightweight packs because that means that, again, you can find them. So the Raikou V Ultra Rare, that one, and when you see the pricing come up in the corner where, like here, right? When you see the price come up, that's pricecharting.com. And this is also going to be that 21.1 to 21.9 gram pack weight range. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of exciting to see that something hit light because I know that the holographic stuff, I think, weighs more. So maybe a better thing would be to weigh all 50, maybe not while you're on screen, all 50 of the code cards to see if they are varying in weight. But I figured this would be a fun experiment. Let's keep going through and see what we can get for a hit. So GM Peak says, all right, so we got a Radiant. Again, this isn't the lighter stuff. This is 21.1 stuff. So we got a Radiant hit and a Skither. Now, because we're opening 50 packs, I would say we're probably going to get a combination of Radiant / gallery cards, 20 of them is what I would hope for. 4 times 5 boxes, I'm hoping to get 20 Radiant / gallery cards. And I guess I didn't really need to top loader that one. We got a billion of them sitting in there. Okay, so the next stack is going to be our 21.2 to 21.29. Yeah, correct, 0.9 weights. So let's see what we can pull from those. Let's ditch that. You guys excited for spring break coming up? I am. I got a countdown on my phone for hours. I think it's like 500 hours or something still. But still, super excited. Gonna get off to Mexico with our youngest. Okay, GM Poké Peak and gallery cards. So now, this is making me a little bit worried because all the hits are happening in the lighter packs. And maybe they're, I don't know. Because that is a problem if all the hits are in a certain weight. Because that means that's what they're going to pull and sell you the rest. Okay, GM Poké Peak. Yeah, nope. Okay, so wow, we got the Mew. So we are hitting... Honestly, we're hitting really big hits because once we send these off to PSA, as you saw in the corner, and that's at the time of editing, that's not the time they come back. Because remember, I got to get them out. It's like 60 days to get them back. We got the Mew and the Raikou V. The Radiant's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, those coming back graded PSA 10 and selling at the current rates, I mean, that could pay for a big chunk of the boxes right there. So, you know, if you have someone who's trying to rip you off, what they're going to do is either open until they hit the hits and then sell the rest once they make their profit, or, you know, they're going to weigh them, pull at the ranges, and sell you the rest too. And that's one of my worries. Now, remember, I'm not selling you loose packs, so that's perfectly okay. And I don't want to encourage people, but more of a PSA, don't buy loose stuff if we keep getting hits and lows. So this is our 21.2 range. All right, so there we go. And a hit. Oh! I opened one of these already today and the last time I hit. Now, this is worrisome because this is the 21.2 gram weight. And again, I'm not trying to encourage you to do weighing because you're going to notice that I open everything that we get. But this should start to show you that there are certain weights that are hitting more than others. That is the Pikachu, the only rare card in the set, number 160 out of 159. And this is still the 21.2. I'm really hoping that we can either get bangers, all 50 packs for my birthday. Maybe this is just like the Crown Zenith happy birthday. Thanks for opening 1,000 of our boxes kind of thing. But realistically, we do not want to keep getting hits here. I mean, I like the hits because it's good for me and the channel. But it's not good to see that all the hits are coming from a certain weight. So again, I'm hoping we can spread this out. But I think we found out a problem that they want to probably look into. Okay, GM Poké Peak says, all right, there we go. Executor, so that's a rare reverse, and a Rotom V. So we're still in this weight range. We're nailing a hit quite a few times. So that is informational right there. And maybe one of you guys wants to actually like database this information, put in a spreadsheet, and figure out what we're hitting with this many packs. Hopefully you guys can get some data off of it. Okay, so this is still the 21.2 gram weight. Sorry, I'm trying to count. Counting so hard sometimes. Range. So that's where my hits have been coming, was under the 21.3 is essentially what we're looking at right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause just for a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I want to check. Yep, mic's up. Everything, mic check. We're good to go. All right, so where were we at? We were hitting under, so this was 21 point something and 21.2. Is there a hit? All right, so is the gumshoes hit behind? Is there, okay, there we go. So that's not bad. I mean, again, I'm always rooting for myself to get hits, and I would just like to hit all the way through. But I just want to make sure that it's not always going to be a hit in that range, because that's going to be something, you know, I don't really see anyone sitting at Target with a little hand scale, you know, weighing things. But, you know, you get those online people who are selling. And that'd be something, honestly, just from past experience, just, you know, don't buy 1 or 2 loose packs at a time. I mean, if you just really enjoy opening, that's great. But if you're trying to get hits, if you're trying to do some collecting, that's going to really probably limit your ability. I know. All right, GM Poké Peak says, all right, it is a reverse trainer and a hit. No. I know that a lot of times guys would go through, find whatever the secret rare card is they want. Once they hit that, sell the rest, because they're really chasing 1 or 2 cards, and they just need to hit their profit on the box. And then if there's only, you know, I think there was like a Japanese set a lot of guys were doing that on. This is the last one of this weight class. So this is still the 21.2 gram weight class of packs. Let's see if we get a hit or not. Okay, let's see. GM Poké Peak. and it is not. It is a rare reverse and a Lycanroc. Okay, so what do you think so far out of the packs that we've opened? And I guess I should have been keeping track. I guess I can count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 hits. So it's a 50% hit rate, and those are some pretty nice hits in the 21.2 and below range. Okay, so let's look here. So we got 21.3 to 21.39. I only got a couple packs in that weight class. Let's see. And again, I know that you can find pull rates. I know they opened when the stuff first came out, like, you know, a lot, thousands of packs to kind of see what the honest pull rates were going to be. But that's something, I guess, I don't know if I don't think they probably weighed them. I think they just ripped them and saw what the overall was. So that'd be something that I would love to find out is there better and worse? Because, man, I was really hoping to find out that it just spread out today. Okay, GM Poké Peak says, all right, so we got a Trainer Reverse Holo again and a Zoroark VStar. So this, again, was our 21.3 gram grouping. And you know what we'll probably do is we'll probably start to maybe batch these up a little bit. How about we do this? We'll do this so you can kind of start to see the groupings a little bit. All right, and maybe I could have gone a little bit wider since I've got like 10 groups of weight classes up here. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep ripping. You don't have all day to sit here and watch me do this. And again, it seriously is my birthday today, guys. So I'm having a blast. This is a wonderful birthday. I'm going to go have dinner with family later and get to see everyone. And man, that's very special to me. That's awesome to get to do that. I've got a pretty happy lifestyle. I'm treated very well by the people around me, so I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys watching. Okay, GM Poké Peak says, all right, so it's just a grubbin. Is there a hit? And it's the hop. If you are familiar with this channel and you've been watching, one of our goals was and is to get a PSA 10 of all of these signature cards of the rare and the rare reverse. We are still opening the 21.3 gram pack weight range. Okay. So we've gotten still on these little bit lighter side packs, because there's a lot that are a lot heavier. We're getting a hit, I guess. And I don't know if you guys do you consider the signature trainers a hit? They're regular rares. They're not ultras. They're not hard to find. We find a lot of them. But because my collecting, I'm trying to collect them and get the PSA 10s, I pull them out. Okay, GM Poké Peak says, that is nice. Now, the best thing for us today would be to find a gold card in different weight classes. But so far, the lighter packs have been bangers. So that is a Palkia gallery number 67 card. That thing is sweet. And I'm not sure if the center is quite that great, but I think it falls within the 60-40. So as long as we don't ding it up. Is there a double banger here? No. Okay. So again, we are finishing pretty strong. Now, this is all the 21.3 and less range. So that is bangers. I'm probably going to have to, if we keep up at this pace, I'm going to have to go get some more top loaders. I don't even have enough out. I really wasn't thinking. I just had a stack of them out, so I probably only had like maybe 15 left. But yeah, and we keep hitting bangers like this. So man, super excited so far. So was this, I can't remember where I pulled this one from. Did you guys watch? Was it from the 23? Was it our last 23 one? So this is 21.3 or 21.4. And I apologize. The goal was to know where these are coming from. But I think that we're pretty close in range, right? So I'll go back and, we'll be able to see it in the video where I pulled it from. So this was the stack right here, if that's where it came from. And I'll be more conscious. I apologize. Okay, GM Poké Peak says no. Okay, and a hit, nothing. So this is the 21.4 weight, and I think that last one was a 21.4. So 21.4 to 21.49 weight group, and we are getting some hits so far. We're going through. So that last batch was about 3 packs and 3 hits. So I'm going to say that that's a pretty good hit percentage so far on those lighter packs. And now we'll see. We'll see if it evens out. We'll see if we'll get hits all the way through the different weight classes, right? So hopefully, I mean, we're all hoping that we do get hits all the way through, because it does provide a little promise that they're kind of fixing the weighing problem. GM Poké Peak says it is a gallery card. We haven't had a ton of gallery cards, but we had a gallery card. It is the Voltrub, and what do we got it? And we also, so there's a little bit of hollow. Okay, guys, like I said, new equipment, special day. I do apologize for cutting in and out. I will try to minimize the amount that happens. So that was our 21.4 range. So still getting hits all the way across. It makes me super happy to see. Let's see what we have in the next pack. All right, let's keep this going. And there's a pile of that stuff over there. There are foil packs everywhere. Okay, let's see what we have. So this is still 21.4 to 21.49 for weights. GM Poké Peak. All right, we got a Miltank. So we nailed 2 gallery cards in that range. Is that a hollow? There we go. So it's a hollow. So pretty consistent. The 21.4 has provided a hollow and a gallery. So I would really actually think maybe we should do some more of these weights and see if we can get to the bottom of kind of what cards weigh. And ultimately might be the best way to do it is just ultimately weigh tons of different ones and kind of find out where we're at. So now we're out of that range. We're into the next range. And I think that for that range, it was pretty much an average of a hit per pack. We're into 21. Sorry, I'm keep checking my screen. I'm at 21.5 to 21.59 grams. And let's see what we have. So a good experiment, which I'd like to maybe do, is weigh a bunch of those packs and see if the packs themselves have any variance in weight. Weigh the code cards, see if there's any variance in weight. And then maybe even weigh a couple common uncommons to see if they weigh a little different. That would be kind of some good feedback to have. So maybe I'll put together another video where I do that. Maybe not actually trying to weigh and figure out what packs are what, because I'd rather just open them instead of take the time. Champion, look at that. We're nailing a bunch of galleries in this range. Okay, and a Ditto. Man, I like Dittos. Dittos are sweet. So we did, if you look back at our Pokemon Go stuff, I actually pulled the peelable Dittos. We pulled a few, and then one of them we actually peeled. It was kind of a promise that if I hit another one, I would peel it, and I did. So that makes it pretty cool if you want to watch that. So this is the 21.5 range, and we're getting from that and the 21.4, we're getting hits, and we're getting double hits at that weight. So I don't know. I'm loving the hits, but I'm hoping for, you know, like a dud hit kind of thing to go on in these weight classes. I don't want to find out that these are weighable, and I'm not trying to encourage people to do so. Please do not. It wrecks it for the average collector. GM Poké Peak, and it's another one. It's the Ditto. That's pretty cool. So it's Ditto gallery card, and it's gonna be another hollow. So another hollow with another gallery card. Wow, okay. So let's put that up there from our 21.5s. Okay, so let me just relook at this for a second. I've got, yeah, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're still in that range. So we're still in the 20, sorry, lost track. 21.5 range, and so far we're hitting galleries in every single one of these packs so far. All right, so let's see what we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're bouncing around, you're watching this video because it's going to be long, all over the place. We're weighing packs to see, you know, if it's safe for you to buy loose packs, because I want to know if there's certain ranges that get hits and certain not. This channel does not sell loose packs as of right now. We do have some blister packs. We try to sell them in combination of multiple ones. GM Poké Peak says, all right, so we got one of the reverse hollow, so a lot of hollow on that's probably from the weight. And is there a hit behind? And it is a V card. So look at that. So the 5s are providing hits and double hits. As far as hollows, every single one of these 5s has had 2 hollow cards. And they're not the real high-end ones so far, right? But they're still hits. So the 5 range is really providing quite a bit of holographic material. So just be careful, guys. You know, the goal was to show you whether or not that's something that could happen to you. It's kind of a PSA, and it looks like it's, I mean, the nice thing is the hits are across. And this product has so many hits that maybe what we're going to see is that throughout all the weight classes, there's just a good number of hits all the way across, which is kind of what I'm actually hoping for, because that's what I've said many times. They open these boxes. If you haven't opened one yet, go for it. If you get a dud, do it again, right? Because, and you know, I have had duds. I'd hate for you to open 3 or 4 and yell at me about it. GM Poké Peak. But I have had such good luck with these. Is there a hit behind there? Look at that. So this has been my 21.5. So 21 point, all the 21s really across the board were good hits. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe now we're at that range where all 21s are all been hit so far, or hits kind of scattered across. I guess our 4s was probably the least, but there were still hollows, and that was just probably the randomness of what we got. I got to move some of this bulk out of this position because it's getting kind of high and I can't get my fingers around it. I will Oh, sorry, guys. I will say again, it's my birthday. So if you're just chiming in, please drop me a little hello, a little happy birthday note. And the best kind of present for me today would be a like, a little hello comment on the channel, or if you'd like, subscribe. And you'll see more of my content in the future. We're always trying to push up more stuff, multiple videos a week. We've got in the can, meaning a lot of them that are still being edited, just lots. Okay, so this is kind of a weight class jump. So it's 21.7, right? So this is a 21.7. So it really jumped up quite a bit. And let's see what we get from a 21.7. So that 21.5, that was a big hit range. Now these cards, and I really don't want to pull my scale out. The VStar cards I think are heavier is kind of the gist of what I found out. So let's go through. Sorry, I'll get this stuff on the camera. I'm just going to throw all the cards around if that's okay with you. So I think the VStar cards are the thing, but because I'm trying to think, are they like a half gram? So that would be closer to like a 21.2 pack. And it's a gallery card. Yeah, that thing, it seriously does. It just feels heavier. Okay, so more like the 21.2s, but it's a double banger and it's a Charizard. That is a pretty nice, awesome thing. So we got the Dunsparce and we got the Charizard. So again, you're going to see, all those things chiming up. So in case you keep jumping around, I want to keep letting you know that the pricing we're posting is not what we got back from the card, but it is if we submit it at the time of editing and it came back and it's sold on eBay, that's what that is selling for. So that's just a little feedback into what this is going on. Man, this has been, I like doing 5 of these. Now, granted, we got to get a big return. I'm just going to bulk these together, right? So anything 21.5 to 21.79. Because I really didn't have anything in between. Wow, there were no trainers, no energy cards. That is just nice. Okay, so this is now, we're moving all the way up. So we skip all the way up to 21.1 to 21.9 is the range we're in now. So 21.1 to 21.9. And I'm not sure how, unless they just have foil everywhere. Like, I'm wondering if some of the reverse hollows are heavier. So this is something I'm just really curious about. I like to just understand how things work. And I'd like to know why such a variance in weight. Okay, GM Poké Peak. And so it's a reverse trainer hollow and a Luxray. That stinking Luxray, man. He shows up everywhere. So no hits. But we are, we got a lot of hits up there already, so we're doing okay. And I guess we still got to look back on the end of it and count how many gallery cards. I said gallery / radiant cards 20, right? So what's your guess? Take a wild guess. Post it in the comments if you want to be brave. Post it early enough. How many total gallery cards? And if you're watching at this point, maybe put the timestamp amount. How many gallery / radiant cards are we going to pull from this? Put your guess in there and say at the time that you guessed it, so see if you're right. Okay, GM Poké Peak says it's a Mr. Mime, reverse hollow, and a Snorlax. Yep, there's our hacky sack Snorlax. Let's keep going. This is our 22.1 to 21.19 gram range. And this is the first time I just got the scale. So this is our first time we're weighing them. It's a nice little birthday present to myself to kind of do this video and see what's going on. We're opening 50 total packs today. Thanks for chiming in. Drop us a note. Say hello. Say happy birthday. Right? It's my birthday. Okay, ready? GM Poké Peak. Mewtwo. I like that Mewtwo. We're going to pull that one out and put it up there. Any other hits? No. Okay, so we got a Mewtwo. I think it looks pretty centered. Pretty nice, right? Both sides. And then obviously, you're not always going to be. So let's put that over there. We'll start stacking these. So 21.10. No hits out of that big stack we had there. So again, this was my fear, is that some weights wouldn't have it. Now, if we opened up, 200 packs, maybe we'd have a better idea of whether or not, so that little code card just felt super light, right? So let's see what we have in this pack. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'd like to find out, is if we open enough packs or weigh enough times, can we actually figure out what our hits are? Maybe we'll start the database for you guys. Okay, ready? GM Poké Peak, and we have a reverse hollow, and a no-hit. Okay, so that was kind of a not a ton of hits for that weight range. So this is 22. Sorry, I don't know what I said last time. This is 22.2. Looks like there's about 6 packs in this weight range. I thought I was getting better at that. So 22.2. Let's see what we have. 22.2. Get rid of the code card. All right, so we got a VStar card. Those are pretty hefty. I can feel it after opening so many cards that it is a heavier card. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, we're still good. Sorry, I had to check to make sure my mic was still on. First video we did today, the mic decided just to stop halfway through apparently. And we've got the reverse trainer card and a Luxray. The stinking Luxrays. Okay, again, look down in the description, please. Always look down in the descriptions. We always have something good for you down there. We have got a box. It's the treasure boxes that we're calling them, the Crown Zenith treasure boxes. I'm not going to talk about it. It's going to tell you the descriptions down there, and that we're packing them full of great hits and full of good stuff. So if you want to pick one up, those are going to support the channel. Plus, they're going to clear out my storage room, which is full of these boxes because we've opened, I think, now by the time I get done with this, probably 40. So please do check it out. And GM Poké Peak says no Executor. So we are and no hit. We're not getting anything from this 21.1 and up so far, right? So, or sorry, 22.1 and up. So the 22.1 to 21.29, really, because we're in the 22.2 range, and we're not getting the best. Look at these cards. They big white streaks all the way up the side of them. So how's that one look? Is that a hit? Maybe. Is it, do we have a hit in this weight range? Let's find out. Let me see. Okay, GM Poké Peak. Nope. And a Grubbin and no hit. So, wow. So 22.2s. Nothing. And this is what I was hoping to avoid, was finding out this kind of information. Wow. Some of these, look at this. Some of these cards are just dinged. White lines going all the way up them. Wow. What does our hit look like? All right, hit looks okay if it's a hit. Okay, ready? Let's keep going. Can we at least get I haven't seen, how many VMAXs have we seen? Have we even, is that a VMAX? No, it's a VStar. We haven't really seen a VMAX in a while. Can we get a VMAX in this list of boxes? GM Poké Peak. All right, so it's a reverse rare and a Whale Lord. So wow, okay, so 22.2. We're still opening. Let's see what we can get. I think we might have hit what we're supposed to hit earlier, and now we're just kind of out. Now look at this one. This is our hit. It's off center cut. I think the back can actually be quite a bit, but there's a little ding in the corner. That historically has been when I know that I've got a great card there, because obviously I won't be able to get it submitted. We're going to have to sell it raw. Good for you. Bad for me. Okay, GM Poké Peak. Nah, okay. And a hit. Wow. Yeah, look how off that is. That is horrible. Come on, guys, right? You know, machine does the work. How do we get that far off? Okay. So this finishes off our 22.2 weight range. I am hoping that we can get something here, because otherwise, if you guys buy loose, that's all you're going to be getting is that weight range, right? Because, and you know what? If you have a little scale and you buy loose, weigh them, see if I'm right. Okay. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I am back. We're using a new system, and my cameras are kind of coming in and going out. Okay, ready? And what we got? Oh, man, nothing. So we have a reverse rare and just a regular rare. And look at the cuts on these. The whole box has got horrible cuts. Okay, so the 22.2 didn't produce any hits besides like a hollow or reverse hollow rare. So no hits. This is all going to be 22.3. That's the bulk of what we have here. And this was 5 boxes worth, so 22.3. And I'm going to just stack these code cards. And if you want to help me out, you want to help the channel, I say this a lot, visit our eBay store. We have a website going up, so hopefully we'll get that up soon. You guys can visit that and find out what we have going on. But yeah, if you visit that, pick up one of these treasure boxes. That's going to help support the channel. It'd be a nice little birthday present to me. And GM Poké Peak says, all right, we have got still more regular stuff. And what is our hit? Okay, so we have a Duraludon, right? Duraludon, sorry, V card. It's one of our standard Vs, but at least we're hitting a V again, right? We hadn't even seen anything. I remember earlier when I said I'm going to run out of top loaders. I don't think that's the case anymore. I don't think we're going to run out of top loaders. All right, I'm going to just put this over there. Or no? I guess you remember that. Okay, so this is going to be our 22.3 pile. So we can kind of look and see what we have. I guess I should have labeled that. But I think you guys can remember where we're at. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think our big hitters were going to be our low 21s. And then this was 21.2, right? This was 21.3 and 4. This was 21.5. This was 22.1. And then this would be our 22. Sorry, it's going to be all over the place. 22.3 because we had nothing in the 2s. Okay, let's keep ripping. Let's keep going. Okay, bulk. Okay, GM Poké Peak. Anything good? We got a gallery card. So we finally nailed a gallery card again. It's Pochina. And there's not a second hit, but you know what? It's still a hit. It's something, right? Okay. Let's put it together. So again, now we went all the way through a whole stack of 22.2s and got nothing. Now all of a sudden we're getting hits in the 22.3. This is something that worries me. If you could just kind of weigh all your packs and say, hey, I'm going to open these and not these, then that is going to be a problematic thing. And if you watch my videos, you'll see that I get a bunch of dud boxes. I get some good ones, but not enough that there's any kind of tomfoolery going on here. I like that word, the word tomfoolery. Okay, GM Poké Peak says it is a reverse hollow darkness energy, and we have a bay. Okay, so that's going to help us. The more of those we get, the higher chance we get of finally completing our set. Remember, we're trying to complete, we're trying to complete a lot of everything. So we're trying to complete the set of the trainers that have the signature on them. I would like to get the rare. I'm going to move some of this bulk and reverse rare of all those cards and get them PSA 10, right? So it'd be awesome if we can get a PSA 10 version of all those. And we're still in the 22.3. And I had all my hits earlier, which is really starting to kind of worry me about people being able to weigh. So we need to get some hits on this end just to even things out. I kind of took a little peek there. I think we finally have a hit. So please stick around on this pack. Let's see. Okay, so obviously I flipped that, but that's not going to be anything good. And is it a V or what is it? Whew. There we go. I've been saying we didn't get a VMAX. We finally nailed the VMAX card. That's the Hatterene VMAX card. Full art. These things are awesome looking. I really love these full art cards. So cool. Having, sifted through, tens of thousands of cards. These are way more fun to kind of look at. So it's the Gigantamax. Pretty sweet. Awesome. Once during your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from your Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, wow. What an ability. These things kick my butt, man. I play in the live, right? So I don't play with a card game. I collect these and sell them. But I play, and look at the hits that are coming from that weight class. I play live because I don't have to carry cards around. And I had, like my big banger was like a Gyarados. It's a standard Gyarados. Not a real high HP, no GX, no EX kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, when all this stuff started coming out, I tried playing again out of the blue, and it's like, holy smokes, I'm getting ripped apart. Everyone had EX and all these things are basics, VMAXs and Vs, and I just found it impossible. So I'm gonna have to maybe put some codes into my own account to get some better cards. Okay, ready? And GM Poké Peak says, look, it's the Hatterene. It's the other one. So this is, I don't know if we pulled this one or not. This is a pretty sweet card, so I will take it. It's the Hatterene VMAX Gallery card, and this is still from our 22.3 range. Is there there's not a second hit. Okay, so we're still hitting these pockets of hits and no hits, and this is 22.3 to 22.39 range when you weigh out the packs, and that's really kind of disheartening when all of a sudden I get these hits, because that's really what it will just tell you: buy sealed products, buy boxes, buy, things that have multiple packs so that you're not having to worry about that process. Do not go online to one of these people who are selling tons and tons of packs, or, I guess if the person has reviews on their auction items, I guess I would look up those to see if there's hits coming from back, if people are saying they got good hits or not, or do they actually know what good hits are. Our peak shows another gallery card. This is the Gudra. Sorry about the siren in the background. It's not for us. So yeah, that one's pretty cool. Some of these I really haven't seen. It looks like he's kind of peeking over the top of a mountain. Little birds hanging out there. Those Scarlies, is that what they are? Pretty sweet. And no hit. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, you hit one Mewtwo, which probably isn't a hit, just for me. I kind of like it. And then all of a sudden, 22.2 is nothing. 22.3 is where everything is. And that's where majority of our packs, like this is our biggest stack of packs. So our hits are really one per, isn't it one per pack right now? Have we missed on a 22.3? I don't know. Sorry, I got to keep checking my mic to make sure it's on. For my birthday setup, I put a new rig in place. I've had this mic for a while, but I kind of did a whole bunch of new things, kind of helping to really expand how this works for the channel. And please, please, please give us some likes, some subscribes, some comments. Oh, look at that. I flipped it up, so I guess we're going to see what that one is. It is a Volcanion. It is a rare. It is reverse, and is Amazinta. So actually got two hollow rare cards. Pretty sweet. Those will go into our treasure boxes. If you want to pick any of those up, I shamelessly plug my stuff all the time, if you haven't noticed. But that's kind of cool. So it wasn't a hit. I mean, I'm rooting for more and more hits, please. I'd like to see, I only have one Dialga Gold card. I have got a couple of those Palkias. I wouldn't mind getting another one of the Dialga Gold cards. After 5 boxes, one would be a really good hit ratio. But, you never know. I would like to have as many as I can get. But yes, let's see what we can pull out of this stuff. Okay, GM Poké Peak says, gallery or no? No gallery card, okay? And a hit. All right, the Hatterene VMAX. So we pulled 2 of these puppies out of this weight class. And wasn't I saying they didn't have any VMAX cards? I'm going to run out of sleeves. I am going to run out. I'm going to have to pause the video for like way too many times. But yes, okay, so we get the Hatterene VMAX full art card. Another hit from this weight class. So, I mean, I would say I don't really want, I mean, you guys have your own opinion if this is weighable or not, but I'm saying because we got such phenomenal hits at the low weight, like big money hits down at the low weight class, right? And then we had such a great number of hits in different weight classes, I'm going to say you probably want to call it, right? So let me know in the comments, let me know the feedback. What do you think? Is this product weighable, right? Which is something I know that there was an effort to try to stop. So let me know what you think. Is this product weighable? GM Poké Peak says Executor rare reverse and another Pikachu. Okay, so this is phenomenal. I have pulled these now. I think within the last 10, I don't know the numbers. I don't keep track that close. Within 10 boxes, I pulled 4 of these. So I don't know what that is all about. But this is like a birthday celebration going on here. And look at that. Man, okay, so 22.3. I think we can call it. There are definitely weight classes where, just you can tell that it, there's just, I don't know. You weigh 11 cards and, you can have the variants from the VStar card to throw it off. But I haven't even seen a VStar card yet, have I? In this weight class. So in this weight class, I haven't even seen one. So if we see one, maybe that'll be our dud one. But realistically, it's a lot of hits from weight. It's our definitely, we had the most packs, but I mean, looking back, you guys tell me, are there weight classes that you can guess are hits? All right, GM Poké Peak says a Radiant. So another Radiant Charge-a-Bug. And our hit is going to be nothing. So wow. So I think we did pull a pack that had like maybe once or twice that had 2 hollows, right? A reverse, and so that added a little bit of weight to it. But this weight class, I'm telling you, it's a lot of weight. A lot of weight for what we got going on. Okay, what time is it? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay on time. I got to get moving. We got things to set up for today. All right, ready? Okay, let's keep ripping through. We're going to have so much stuff to put into our treasure boxes because I don't want to send all this off to PSA. All right, GM Poké Peak says another Ditto. So another gallery card. It's a Ditto. I think this is probably going to be a treasure pack card. I'm not sure about the centering on that one. And gumshoes. So, averaging out, I would say per hit, 22.3 is going to be the winner today. And I haven't got through the rest yet. Like I said, if I pull another gold one from this weight class, I'm going to call it that this is the hit class, and we want to be aware. Okay, ready? Let's keep ripping through. Now, I'm probably going to have to do a separate video where I just weigh different cards, because that would be the only fair way to do it, to see if energy or common or uncommon or different holographics weigh different amounts. GM Poké Peak says another gallery card, Oricorio, and a hit? No. Okay, so I'm telling you, there's a couple weight classes that are hitting doubles, a certain weight class are hitting just about everything. So that was a lot of hits. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 packs. So there was 12 packs in that weight class. And how many hits did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you guys might not count that one signature rare. So 11. But I mean, that's high percentage. And you know what? That's such a pretty card. Let's just put that thing on top. Okay, so that was our 22.3 range. This was, I think, our 22.1. And then we had 21.1s, 21.2, 21.3, 21.4, and 5 and 7, I think. So this is 22.5 and above. This is 3s and 4s because we kind of bulked them together. Okay, so let's keep going. We are now into our 22.5, right? So this is 22.5 to 21.59 weight class. My mic is still going. My cameras are still going. Super stoked about the openings today. 50 packs for my birthday. I'm not 50. That's not why. I mean, I guess I could stop short and do just my birthday age of them, but I mean, no one wants me to stop. We want to find out what's going on in all these weight classes. So I got to keep going just for the sake of science, right? Okay, GM Poké Peak says a gallery card again. Okay, so we got a gallery card in the 2.5 and a Ditto. So just that extra 0.1, are we going to see a lot of our like gallery / hollows? Is that going to be something? I mean, is that a thing? If you figure you have a whole extra 0.1 grams, that's enough to make it another hollow card compared to a regular hollow card. So we're still ripping the 22.5 weight range, and it's my birthday, right? So again, drop me a hello. Say hi, say happy birthday. Tell me what you're doing. I asked earlier what you're doing for spring break. You have anything exciting? The other question I had was, would you want to watch me rip packs on my spring break? We're going, it's like less than 24 days or something now. Would it be cool to watch me rip a bunch of packs sitting on the beach in Mexico? Okay, ready? GM Poké Peak says it was a gallery card, and it is a Lapras, and this one makes me very happy. I'm super excited to see Lapras. It's a nice card. Anytime you see the pricing down in the corner, like here, right? That is from PriceCharting.com at the point of editing the video, and that's kind of their information from just searching through eBay to see what's been sold. Okay, is there another hit? And look at that. So that's multiple times now. It's a gallery card and another hollow. So we are starting to see trends with different weight classes of Pokemon card packs for the Crown Zenith. I'm excited for the hits, and obviously I'm opening them all up, but hopefully this acts as a PSA for you guys to see that there are certain pack weights that provided nothing. The good news is for you that there are hits across almost all of the weights. It's just a great product. So you guys let me know, does this make you worried about loose packs? Does it not make you worried about loose packs? But I will tell you that there were, better hits in different weight classes compared to others. And now some of those weight classes that had nothing, it's not like I had 15 packs of it, right? So again, we'll have to get more information on it. GM Poké Peak says it's Zamazenta reverse rare and a Leafeon V card. Okay, so Leafeon V is pretty sweet. Let's put that one up in some sleeve protection here. Okay, and we have two more packs. So this is still the 25 Right? Did I? 20. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure that I'm in 22.4. This should be 22.4. I think I jumped up to 5. I'll go back and get that in editing. But it's 22.4 range that we're in. We're not in 22.5. I just noticed because of my stack of stuff. 22.4 is what we're hitting. So I do apologize for that lack of information, but I will make sure in the screen that our editing tells you the right weight. Okay, so let's keep going through. Poké Peak says galleries, just tons. So realistically, if you guys are watching this with me, you know that there's certain weight classes that are going to hit, and it is not. Yeah, so that is the Meg Mortar gallery card. It's got the yellow border on it, right? But we're hitting pretty hard in our 22.3 and above. So 22.3 hit pretty hard. 22.4s, which is what we're in right now, is hitting pretty hard. And there's just a lot of hits from different weight classes. Now, like I said, good thing is there's hits from across the board, right? So all these different weight classes kind of have some pretty good hits. So that being said, the good news is hopefully if they're trying to rip you off, they accidentally send you their hits, right? That would be really funny. Okay, GM Poké Peak says, all right. There we go. The Leafeon VStar gallery card. I've been keeping track. Did we hit 20? Did we hit 20 gallery cards? And is there a hit behind? Oh, right. Yes, sir. I'm liking it. So this is the ultra rare. I'm telling him we're running out of sleeves. Hopefully not. The ultra rare energy card. And the way we've talked about this past case, you're bouncing, you're not watching the video. Down in the corner, you can see the ultra rare star on there, right? And there are some reverse hollow energies that are not ultra rares. Those are your standard. Now, again, they're not that common. We don't pull a ton of them. But if you're trying to get a return on them, you're not going to get the same. This is a heavy card, and it's textured, and it is really nice. Let's take just another gander at this Leafeon V-Star. Look at that. It's the gallery card, so there's tons of stuff going on. I can't see what that is. Can you see what that is right there? Is that like a trainer in the background or just leaves or something? Pretty sweet. Pretty nice card. Back centering. I like it. All right, so we are getting great stuff, and that was our 22.4. Now we're in our last 3 packs. Last 3-pack magic. Birthday present for me, right? It's 22.5 range. Now, I did say that earlier. I do apologize. Getting excited, getting lengthy on the videos. But this is going to be our 22.5 range. And I think our hits at these heavier packs are really, really been bangers. Our light packs and our heaviest packs. So that being said, I don't know what the range was. Maybe if you've done this, have you weighed out stuff? Could you tell me what the lowest weight you had is and the highest weight you've had is? All right, GM Poké Peak says, oh, it's the Drapion V, another gallery card. So, guys, these heavier packs, they're making hits, and that is the problem. They're not stuffed with heavier cards to weigh it down. But yeah, it's just a sweet card. A couple of those guys hanging out. They kind of look like Play-Doh or like plastic figurines or something. And a hit and a Leafeon V-Star. Wow, so 22.5 range. Provided 2 Ultras, a Leafeon V-Star and the Drapion V Gallery cards. So, wow. And guys, I'm telling you right now, based on what, these are going to go for, even after taking the time for him to get them back, not getting these out when the set was super hot, still getting a pretty sweet return on this stuff, right? So, I mean, hey, get the stuff, get it graded, get it out, or send it out raw and see what you can get for it. But realistically, even the $20 fee, as long as the stuff comes back sometime soon while it's still kind of hot, that return is pretty good. Okay, so we're on 22.5. Our first pack we ripped was a double banger with a huge gallery card and a V-Star Leafeon. Let's see what we can get. Can we finish off strong? Which is bad news for you guys if you're worried about weighing. Good news for me if I'm going to have a great birthday today, right? Okay, so what do we have? And I can just tell I'm going to be hitting hits today. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, there's our card. Let's see what we have. GM Poké Peak finishing up strong or no. We have a Electivire, with a Meg Mortar in the card. Pretty sweet. It's a another. So at the end of this, we will galleries from every single pack. And is there a second hit? Okay, it's just going to be a regular one. So I'm wondering how this card and that card weighed the same as those other two we just pulled. And again, I didn't get a sub range. I'm not sure, if we're 20. Sorry, I don't need to put that one in there. I don't know if we're 22.55 or 22.59. I guess, in a sense of trying to get through this, and I guess that could have been the difference. But yeah, getting double packs out of these. And if that was the case, you know these ranges. Okay, so our last pack of the day, last birthday pack. What's going to happen? Are we going to get another double banger? Are we going to get another chase card? It's something good. I can already tell you it's something good. Okay, so ready? Where are we at? Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Lots of trainers. Okay, so are you ready for it? Okay, yep, my mic, everything is still going. GM Poké Peak on the birthday. Last pack is, oh, wow. Okay, so yep, we did pull. So I'm telling you right now, this is problematic. Heavier packs are your good hits. It is the Zoroark VStar gallery card, and that is just cool looking. Look at it. You can kind of see he's right. If you can't make him out, he's right through here. But man, pretty sweet looking VStar powers and everything. Check that out. Look at that. Oh, wow. Hard to read sometimes, I guess, if you're playing with them. That's why I play online. Oh, man. This attack does 50 damage for each of your Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Wow. So if you're close to end game, that's a go-to right there. And for me, that's great because he's colorless, and I like to play the water deck, so you can join that. Okay, and Stoutland V to finish off the day. But I'll take this as a great finish too, right? So guys, we opened 50 packs. I'm going to do a quick review of what we hit in our 50 packs. And this is the first time we weighed them out. So you'll have to let me know if you think this is conclusive, that different weight classes did indeed have better hits than other ones. I will say that my opinion is that we hit across the board. And you'll see that. So ultimately, weight classes we had, I'll have to break it down here real quick. Let me just get all this bulk off my thing. If you want to do a quick 10-second fast forward, you probably have that much time to do so. But yeah, I'm just going to get this stuff up because I don't want to knock it on the floor. I'm pretty good at chucking cards around. What do you guys think? Did we do a better job? Is the newer mic a clear audio? Getting the cameras on this rig, is it better? I don't know. Are they normally bouncy? I do apologize if the video is not normally, the best. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better. We all have to just constantly try and improve day to day, and that's how life works out, right? Okay. Scared of all this bulk. That's going to go into, like I keep saying, pick one of those up, you guys. Help me out. That is our Crown Zenith treasure boxes, right? So they're going to be stuff to stuff, I promise. Look at the link. I'm not going to talk about anymore. Okay. So we had weight ranges from 21.00, right? And then I just put, there was like a 21.01. I threw that in with a 21.1s. And that would be these hits here. So this is 21.1s. And I would say, looking at that, you have three major hits, right? So 3 major hits when you're looking at your return on those. And then, 2 okay. So 21.1. And maybe by the time I edit, I'll have to figure out how many packs we actually open, because and I apologize, should have had that information because some of these weren't as big as the other ones. And then 21.2, big banger, right? And a V-Star. So, and there wasn't that many packs. 21.2 had a big hit. This was 21.3. So we got gallery cards and we got, a holo, rare, and we probably had other holos. I just put them down in the bulk. This was 21.4. And I think I threw the 5 in there, 21.4 and 5. And look at that, gallery cards, right? So a couple gallery cards and a Charizard, which is a V. So ultimately, weight-wise, it's still a V. My odds were just happened to be good and got a Charizard. And you got the, look at that. It's the Darkness reverse and the Ultra. So 21.4 and 5 did produce. I'm not sure how many packs. I think we were landing pretty good stuff today. And I think that this was 22.1. So 22.1 was and I just liked it, was a Mewtwo. So pretty much nothing in 21.1s, if you want to do that. 21.2 had 22.2 had nothing, not a single hit in all the packs we opened, right? And then this was 22.3. Now this is where we started really getting the hits. So we had, you know, 2 of the VMAXs, the gallery VMAX, a ton of gallery cards, the secret Pikachu, you know, just and V. So 22.3. Now I think we had 12 packs and we got like 12 hits pretty much, right? Okay. And then this is 22.4. And originally I said 22.5, and I apologize. But yeah, I mean, just look at that. We're pulling galleries, Vs, ultra rares, ultra rare, I mean, full art. So 22.4. And then we had 22.5 to finish off the day, and we just finished banging out hits. So realistically, what do you guys think? If you were looking at packs and you said 21.2 and below was your hits, and then 22.3 and above, you would have got all the best hits we have. And then, you know, you could have launched all the rest of the packs, which you would have missed you a Charizard. But I mean, that's just the randomness of what V that was, you know, and not much. So this is something I want you to pay attention to. These people out there selling loose packs very easily could be just saying, hey, we're going to keep all the weights in this range and this range, and we're going to dump any of these middle range ones off, right? So maybe they buy a box, or they buy, you know, they can't buy boosters of this set. And once they figure out those ranges, which isn't a lot to them as their overall investment, and then they open half the packs get sold. Right now, the packs they open have such great hits that they're making what they need. So that's something I want you to really focus on and really be careful about. So I'm going to do a quick, and if you want to fast forward, I'm going to just kind of get these out into you know, stacks of being able to show you what we got on 5 boxes, right? So we can kind of count them out and see ultimately how we did on a total of 5 boxes. So, because, man, we did well today. And I super appreciate you guys watching. If you stuck it through the whole thing, give me a hashtag finisher, because that is pretty amazing if you made it all the way through and you watched the whole thing, because I took forever to do this opening today. We got a secret. We got more of those guys. We got a radiant. And I am trying to get through quicker for you guys. I do super appreciate your patience with me, because I'm not obviously wanting to ding these cards up when I sort them out. So I'm just kind of taking a little bit of my time to make sure that I don't really chunk stuff up. These ultras, more Vs, regulars. Okay, wow. What do you guys think, man? Are you getting these? Are you finding them in stores? Are you hunting down the stores and trying to find out when they stock? Are you that person sitting in line, and right as it touches the shelf, you grab it, and then you go to the next store? Do you have kind of a path you follow? What are you guys doing to make sure that you're getting some of these bigger hits? Oh man, that's just a big banger right there. Gallery card. Whoops. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put that there. And you know, I don't need this rating in the top loader. I've got a lot of these guys who are not top loaded, and I'm gonna put it with them in a different container. Okay, so review on the day. Let's get these things picked up. Let's get it figured out. Let's go through it real quick with you so we can get a count and get you on your way. I will tell you that I don't normally get hits this great. This is just a phenomenal day, and I'm going to say that this is just birthday magic. I'm going to say out of 5 boxes, this is our hits. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but wait till you see what it is. 5 boxes. This is what we hit on my birthday opening. It was 50 packs. So signature cards, we got only a few actually for how many we normally get, but that's not bad. We got 2 Dittos. I really like the Ditto, so that's cool with me. I got 1 Mewtwo. We got 4 of the signature cards, right? So not bad. Pretty cool stuff. We got 2 of the holo graphic cards and 2 of the reverse holo energy cards. So that is very cool. Those are their ultras, right? So those are pretty nice. Radiants, we actually landed just 2, right? So far we're at 2 Radiants. Vs we landed, and we got the Charizard, so that makes me pretty happy. We got a total of, was that 6? 6 V cards, right? Standard V cards. Okay, so let's put those to the side. We'll put those right there. And then VStar / VMAX cards, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, so almost 1 per box, right? So that's not bad. So kind of figuring out your ratio per box. Now, this is like a gallery. I said we're going to get 20. So let's see if I was right or wrong. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 so far. So 13 yellow borders that I'm not really going to top load. So that's 13. Now, remember, I do say the radiance count. So that's 14, 15, 2 radiance. Now, that was right? So we're at 15. Sorry about that. I lost track. 15. We got the Mew. So that's 16. The Raikou, which is 17. The Palkia. Holy smokes. So 18, right? Yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18. The Hatterene, 19. The Leafeon, 20. The Drapion, 21. The Zoroark, 22, right? So bam. So we got 22 out of 5 boxes. That's over our 4 average. 2 of the boxes essentially averages out to 5. Now, I'm not sure which they came from. And we got 2 more of the Pikachu. I'm going to call this the GM Poké Party card, right? The GM Poké Party card, because it's my birthday, and I think that's how I nailed that. So just a little birthday magic. Open on your birthday, see what you get. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. It's a very long video. If you stuck around, hashtag finisher. If you want to do me a birthday present, check out some of our links in the description. Give them a visit, or give me a like. Comment something you want to talk about in this video, and or just give me a subscribe so I can see you guys again later. Thanks for joining me. Super appreciate your time, and I will see you again next time.